That definitely elevates things beyond just debunking miracles, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The source frames.
Okay, let's unpack this. We're doing a deep dive today into The Carpenter's Son, a novel by John Gray. We've got some excerpts, and our mission is really to pull out the core ideas the source material gives us.
Right. And the first thing it highlights is our main character, Brooklyn Sterling. She's an investigative journalist working in Boston.
And she's described pretty clearly as a self-proclaimed atheist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And hardened by personal tragedy. That's a key detail the source emphasizes. It seems like that background really shapes her whole outlook.
That's a crucial starting point, isn't it? Someone who's sort of predisposed against belief then gets thrown into something, well, extraordinary.
Mm-hmm. The source jumps right into these apparent miracles happening around Boston.
Yeah, it mentions specific things like a boy being revived and a blind man seeing again.
Those exact examples. And Brooklyn, given her background, her first instinct, the source says, is skepticism. She wants to expose them, prove they're frauds.
Understandable reaction for her character, I suppose, but the source stresses her motivation. Is it just about finding the truth, or maybe like confirming what she already believes?
That's a good question the material seems to raise. And this is where, according to the source, things take a really interesting, unexpected turn for her.
Right, a sharp pivot. The source says her investigation leads her to cross paths with this mysterious figure, a carpenter's son.
Yeah, and the material is quite clear. This figure seems directly linked to all these miraculous events happening.
So it's not just another source for her story.
Not at all. This encounter, based on what we're told, leads to something truly, well, unbelievable. An offer.
Okay.
The chance to spend a whole day with Jesus.
Wow. Okay. That definitely elevates things beyond just debunking miracles, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The source frames this as the catalyst, the thing that kickstarts this potentially huge transformation for Brooklyn.
So it's designed, the material suggests, to hit that skepticism head on.
Exactly. And also to make her finally confront her own painful past, the things that made her so hardened, presumably.
So the novel's digging into some pretty deep themes then. Faith, hope.
Redemption, yeah. The source highlights these big questions. And what's interesting is how it points out this blend. Her very modern, relatable struggles in Boston, meeting these, timeless spiritual ideas.
And the central message the source seems to pull out, is it about connection, that feeling of not being alone?
That seems to be key, that even in the absolute darkest moments, there's something or someone else. You're not truly isolated.
That's a powerful idea.
It is. And the source suggests the novel's aim is pretty ambitious. It wants to make readers reflect, maybe renew their faith.
Faith not just in God,
but also in humanity, the source says, and in love. It seems like that specific setup, the skeptical journalist, the miracles, this unique encounter, is the engine driving these bigger explorations.
Okay, so let's boil this down. What does this deep dive into the source material tell us? At its core, this is a story about profound personal change.
Yeah, change sparked when someone deeply skeptical just slams right into something miraculous, something they can't explain away easily.
And the source uses those really specific, intriguing details. We talked about Boston, the specific miracles, the mysterious carpenter's son.
And that incredible offer, the day with Jesus. It uses all that as a framework to tackle these huge, timeless themes we've been discussing.
Right. So the source suggests reading this could leave you thinking about some serious stuff. Confronting your own past, maybe finding connection.
Definitely. Maybe even questioning your own skepticism, where it comes from.
So here's something maybe to think about after this deep dive. If you were in Brooklyn Sterling's shoes, faced with that kind of impossible encounter, what one thing about your own doubts or maybe your own history would you hope an experience like that could help you understand or maybe address? Something to mull over.
Grab The Carpenter's Son, a novel by John Gray. Now on sale for $14.95. Don't miss this chance to build good habit and achieve remarkable results. Buy now, today.
Like and subscribe for more Bookhaven podcasts.